What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are back to talk about the Doom raids, Incursion raids. Okay, so we are back to talk about the Incursion raids, and we're going to take a look on how you can use exploit in order to beat the Mystic nodes and also the first node of the tech lane, and make it a lot easier for your alliance to progress towards the next difficulty. This is going to be extremely important because the Incursion raids right now are the best source in terms of gear tier 18 gear, which is what you need in order to get through Dark Dimension 6 and obtain the big price Super Scroll. So this is going to be extremely important, and depending on which difficulty you are, of course, the higher you're gonna get, more rewards. So I'm preparing my alliance to get to difficulty 5, and yeah, it's going to require this strategy just to make sure that we save as much health packs and energy as possible. Of course, if you are a whale, if you're gonna spend like $50 just on refreshing energy and buying health packs, that's fine for you, but we have to do this with the least cost possible for alliances like mine. My alliance is a new alliance. If you guys don't know, I made an alliance with the people from my live streams, the people that usually show up on my live streams. So we made an alliance together. It's called What Is This? And we are doing pretty fine for an alliance that is brand new, and we don't have a lot of whales or anything like that. We might have a few dolphins, including myself, but maybe like 5 or 6. So yeah, it's mostly free to play or very light spender, and as you guys can see, top 50 on the ranking rewards for raids, because once again we are using the best strategies and we are using the best coordination as well. It's also very important that your alliance listens to your planning, because if you have the plan, if you have these characters and so on, and then people are not listening, it's not gonna matter at the end of the day. So I'm preparing my alliance to go to difficulty 5, and then we can get more of those juicy gear tier 18 items more often. So I'm going to explain everything that you have to do in order to use this trick that allows you to snowball from the Mystic nodes to the tech nodes. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a motherfucking freaking boss. Okay, let's get started. And you're gonna start right now, but I just want to talk about this section right here. So this section right here, you have 3 people for 2 lanes. Now, in my case, I can solo this one lane on the left side by myself, but if you are on this type of lanes, what you want to do is to use this strategy. You have to use one people have to solo it in one side, and the other 2 people they have to solo it on the other side. And you want to use the same team for the first node that you're going to use for the second node. And then on the boss node, you want to make sure that you don't clear the node, just so your friends can energize and get ready for the tech nodes as well. So keep this in mind, depending on which lane you are. If you are in the middle or right side, or if you are on the left side, you might have to adjust your gameplay so you also help your friends pulling out this trick. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the second node of the Mystic lane, and for the first node you can use the same team that we are using right now: Eternals, Dormammu, Spider-Weaver and Deadpool. Now, you can use Dormammu on the first node and on the second node, but you cannot use Dormammu on the boss node, so keep that in mind. And the same way that we used it on the previous video, you want to make sure that your Spider-Weaver has always charges. Once again, this is a problem of skill cap, in case you can keep up these charges up or not. If you are a skilled player, you probably can keep 3 charges up all the time, but if you can't, just make sure that at least you have 1. Okay, so this is going to be very important that we have those charges from the first node to the second node, but we are going to start this node fresh, and you're gonna see what we have to do when you are starting the node fresh. As I mentioned before, you want to make sure that you coordinate with your alliance partners, with your lane mates, to make sure that everyone is able to use their cooldowns, at least if they are starting off the boss. If you're not starting off the boss, it's not a big deal. Okay, so I like to stack up as many negative effects as possible on that Absorbing Man and then spread them. I don't know if you noticed it, but I use the Icarus ultimate and then I use the Cersei basic. This is going to allow you to stack up more negative effects on Absorbing Man and then spread them around. The slow is definitely important. So after, on the second turn, we are finally going to use the ultimate of Cersei, and we're gonna focus on that Squirrel Girl, make sure that we finish her off before she removes the negative effects from the enemy team. Okay, Dormammu doing big ultimate. I use Dormammu as a skirmisher just to make sure he always lands the stun and he always applies the defense down, offense down and slow to the enemies. Captain Sam, this is the third turn of Cersei. Captain Sam is gonna get stunned by Cersei. And we still have 3 charges on Spider Weaver, so you want to make sure that you kill the characters that are problematic, Squirrel Girl, and if you have the chance, you can start shipping away on the Gambits. Other problematic characters that you can find here is the Deadlocks. If the Gambits have offense down, if the Gambits have slow, you can prioritize the Deadlocks instead of the Gambits, but you want to make sure that you always have charge on Spider Weaver, so the Gambits don't do too much damage to your team. Now, one thing that it also helps here is to make sure that your Spider Weaver is bigger than your Cersei. So my Cersei is gear tier 16, my Weaver is gear tier 17, and because of that, Cersei gets attacked instead of Spider Weaver, which is convenient because she gets death proofs and she also has that passive healing on turn. Okay, we deleted all the Gambits. Now we have 2 Deadlocks at the same time. One attacked. We are going to stun the other one before he attacks. We lose our last charge. And now we just have to slap. At this point, you can use the cooldowns with Dormammu. We are not going to use Dormammu on the boss node. And we are also not going to use Spider Weaver. So you can also use her special ultimate. It doesn't really matter if she's charged up or not. But of course, if you want to keep her charged, that might be convenient down the line for some reason, in case you fail on the boss node. Okay, so here we go. We are going to do the special. I also use Spider Weaver as a skirmisher for Cosmic Crucible, but here you can use her as a striker if you so prefer, and especially if you are using also Dormammu and Deadpool as a skirmisher. Okay, that's it. We have all the cooldowns ready. We are going to use the ultimate of Dormammu to heal up the team. And now we are ready to go for the boss node and one-shot that boss node as well. Okay, so now we are going for the boss node, and unfortunately we are not going to one-shot, but almost. Sometimes I one-shot, but here I made a mistake that it messed up my rotation. So what you want to do? Dr. Doom exactly in the middle. Dr. Doom Skirmisher, very important. Dr. Doom Skirmisher, please don't use Raider. Raider is a big mistake. Use Skirmisher to make sure that you apply as many vulnerabilities as possible, and also to make sure that he has as much focus as possible. So because we are not using Dormammu, Dr. Doom gets smashed and Kang starts with his special. So that's great, you're gonna have the Dr. Doom ultimate early on. Now, you need to blow up those minions, otherwise Kang is going to get a lot of speed, because each time the minions have a turn, they are going to give speed to Kang. After that, make sure you use Icarus ultimate, and I like to focus on Psylocke, just to make sure that she doesn't apply any negative effects to my team. Beyond Psylocke, it doesn't really matter who you focus on, because the other characters are not going to attack. So you apply ability block to Moon Stone, and you are going to spread that ability block to Kang. So Kang is just going to use his basic, we don't have to worry about his ultimate or anything like that. Turn Rewind with Morgan Le Fay. Use all those vulnerabilities that we are applying with Cersei, with Deadpool, with Dr. Doom. It's very, very important to have as many vulnerabilities as possible, because look at that. Morgan Le Fay's basic does all the work. Okay, so we are charging up the ultimate of Deadpool. If you already have it charged up from the previous node, make sure that you don't use it. Don't use it because you're gonna save it for Icarus and Cersei. Because yeah, this Kang, your Morgan Le Fay can finish him off quite easily, as you just saw. Okay, here I did another mistake. I usually have the ultimate of Icarus here. I was a little bit too greedy on the first wave, but usually you want to save the Incursion ultimate for this section, so you can turn rewind the Psylocke once again. With Dr. Doom, we are going to apply vulnerability on Psylocke. We are going to try to apply Disrupt to her. Unfortunately, she has a lot of resistance, but that's fine. Incursion finally has his ultimate, so you do a big smash. And here, once again, I was just too fast, and I pulled the third wave, or the fourth wave. I pulled the Incursion and Absorbing Mana, and I shouldn't. So here you see the minions. Yeah, you cannot do this ultimate. You have to use just a basic, otherwise Absorbing Man is gonna pop up and you're gonna get stuck behind him. This is why I was not able to one-shot him, but I have one-shot these many times before. Okay, turn rewind once again on what's the name? Mr. Negative. Okay, so we're gonna spread all those negative effects from Mr. Negative to everyone else, and we are going to one-shot that Incursion. You can one-shot Incursion, you can one-shot Cersei. Probably it's just better to one-shot Cersei first, because she has more health than Incursion, so maybe that's a better play to save time. Okay, now we have the Dr. Doom ultimate ready once again, and now we are going to use this ultimate from Dr. Doom on the tech nodes, and you are not going to rely on Shuri or anything like that to give energy for you to pop up this ultimate. Okay, big ultimate with Morgan Le Fay. At this point, we just have to use all abilities. I was rushing for that ultimate of Incursion. Unfortunately, I didn't add it. I just had a bunch of basics, and yeah, so that's it. We timed out, but apart from those minor mistakes I did, this would have been an easy one-shot for sure. Okay, now we are going to do the tech node, and we are going to double tap this node using this strategy that I'm gonna tell you. And once again, now we have Dr. Doom fully charged up. I like this position of the characters. The characters that you use, it doesn't really matter. It's nice to have characters that revive, like Nebula, Ultron, and Castle is also nice. The characters that are must-have is Dr. Doom and Kang. That's all you need. The other characters are just there for filler. Now, with Nebula, she's nice because she's very fast, and you're going to be able to apply a vulnerability there on Emma Frost. And then with Kang, we are going to use the special of Kang in the middle and try to one-shot that Emma Frost. Sometimes you can one-shot, other times you can't. Unfortunately, here, I was not able to one-shot her because I didn't crit with Kang. This is why we need mods in MSF. Nebula is now gone. Castle is going to do her special. And now we are going to pop the Dr. Doom ultimate. So with Ultron, you're going to summon a bunch of minions, try to distract the enemies. And unfortunately, that Gambit was very, very annoying. Usually Gambit is attacking some other character, but it was not the case today. Unfortunately, I was also not able to apply vulnerability to Miss Marvel with Dr. Doom, which is it's something that also doesn't happen often. And now we're going to smash this Gambit in the face, isolate attack and everything like that, so we can finish off as many enemies as possible. Okay, unfortunately, the other wave dropped before we finish up with the Captain America. And at this point, what you want to do is just one-shot that Emma Frost. You want to do as much as you can to get rid of Emma Frost. That's like the most important thing you can do here. And beyond that, you don't have to do anything else. So we tap that Emma Frost. Now we're going to tap that Squirrel Girl as well. And now we are going to wait for Captain Sam to do his ultimate. As soon as he does the ultimate, you stop the game and you leave the match. This is going to be very, very important because the next time you're going to do the node, you saw, he got his turn activated. Now he's going to do the ultimate, but the enemies are not going to get any third meter. So because of this, we wasted the ultimate of Captain Sam. And when we go next with our Kang and with our characters, we're going to be on a way better position to finish off this node. Okay, so now we're going to revive our team and we're going to get ready for the second node. We're going to charge up that Dr. Doom ultimate once again. And it's up to you if you want to do the second node and leave the boss node for your lane mate, lane partner. Or if you want to do everything yourself, it's up to you. Everything is possible. But yeah, so we make sure that Captain Sam doesn't have his ultimate ready. We made sure that we destroyed that Emma Frost, and now all we have to do is to one-shot that Squirrel Girl and get rid of the Iron Fists. Okay, so as you can see, I'm getting a little bit unlucky with the crits on Kang. Once again, this is why we need mods in Marvel Strike Force. We're going to do the basic with Kestrel, apply some defense downs, and you want to make sure that you use those defense downs. Okay, we tried to apply vulnerability on Captain Sam, which unfortunately didn't work. Nebula Basic is quite great because it steals health from the enemies, so using it against characters like Captain Sam is going to be extremely important. And yeah, I really like to use her. Okay, so we're gonna go double tap there. Now they are attacking Nebula once again. Nebula with her counters, she can once again steal health from the enemies. She got destroyed, unfortunately. I need to get up my Nebula a little bit more. I'm not gonna take her to Dark Dimension 6, but she's definitely a character that you kinda want to invest for your Infinity Watch. Okay, so I'm going to apply slow to the enemies, and I'm gonna tap as often as I can on that defense down. Now we're going to try to one-shot this Captain Sam, isolate attack striker on Captain Sam, and now the Ultron bots and the Doctor Doom bots are going to trigger those defense downs as often as possible. Okay, so here we go, big damage on that Iron Fist. We're gonna keep tapping on that defense down. And you don't have to worry about the revives because they already use the revives. So this is something that you just have to be aware of how this team works, which ability does the revive and so on. So after you can kill the enemies without them reviving. So you can see he did the ultimate, now he's doing the special doesn't revives. He's just going to extend the positive effects. And now we are going to use Kang once again to just destroy the enemies. Unfortunately here I didn't add a lot of vulnerabilities, which is definitely missing out. But yeah, we're gonna do our best. Doctor Doom and his bots together with Castle doing some nice damage. We're gonna finish off that second Iron Fist. And now you just have the Captain America. And that's it. Captain America is gonna be extremely easy to clear up. He is very slow. And he doesn't do much without the rest of the team. Okay, so we have all cooldowns on Kang, we have cooldowns on Doctor Doom, and we are ready to go for the boss node, for the second node after, or the boss node. It depends. Once again, it depends what you organize with your alliance. Okay, let's see what we can do on the second node of the tech lane. Maybe you can smash, maybe you can't. We're gonna use the same team because I don't have any other characters. These characters are very expensive and I cannot afford to get up the isolate to level 4. So let's get started. Let's see. Can we one-shot this one as well? Usually the first node is the most difficult. The second, the boss node is also difficult, but if you use this strategy of leaving the node and then your alliance friend can come in and clear up, it's a lot better. Okay, so let's see. We are downloading some assets. The patch is coming up very, very soon. Make sure you tune in on YouTube and on Twitch, where we'll be live covering the patch. Okay, so I think I'm gonna tag on this Silver Surfer or whatever is the name of that guy. Can you get some extra damage? Ooh, Shavo, that's amazing. Okay, let's see what happens. So we are going to apply vulnerability on those guys. Let's try to flip that defense up. Okay, we didn't clear, but I mean, we didn't flip it, but at least we cleared it. Okay, that was some big damage. Nice. No one is above below 50% health, which is great. Let's apply slow here. Ooh, now it was a big chunk of damage, but one of them have disrupt. Okay, let's see what we can do. Big ultimate now with Kang. Here we go. The minions got deleted. Kestrel stopped the Phoenix. Now, I'm not sure how many attacks I have left. Let's see. Let's destroy this magic. Destroy, oh, the Quicksilver. That's amazing. Okay, we have Nemesis and double Ghost Rider. That's going to be a problem. We have a lot of evades, so let's try to one-shot that girl over there. Ooh, Kestrel got destroyed. Wow. Okay, we really have to finish her off. Let's see if Nebula can assist. Oh, nice, we got to assist. It didn't do the L steal, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, so this is the point where you want to leave the match so your alliance friend can finish off, and you don't have to revive any of the characters, because otherwise this is going to be a huge problem. Okay, let's go for that offense up. Make sure this is very easy to clear after. Ooh, that isolate attack didn't work out. We had some evades, nice. Now we have to stop that Nemesis over there. Let's see if you can do it. Now the minions don't have enough turn meter. And now he's going to attack us. We have those evades, nice. Dr. Doom getting some juice as well. Let's apply some disrupt there, maybe. Okay, nice. We should finish that girl over there. Ooh, she blocked. She blocked. Wow. She's very, very tough. I disrespected her. And I got smashed for it. Okay, can we finish her off, please? Okay, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Let's one-shot now this Ghost Rider over here. Very nice. Holy shit. I'm the king of the tech raids. Look at that. The king of the tech raids. And now we have that vulnerability. We also have the ultimate, but let's save the ultimate for later. Maybe we can just finish this off. Ooh, nice. Very close. We should be able to finish it now. There we go. Holy shit. Bro, I'm the pro. I'm the best, like, bro. No chance. This is why when Beam Tech rework and the Spider Manifestation show up, this is why we're going to one shot, because we are on the next level in terms of the strategies of these raids. Okay guys, there we go. Now we are ready to do the boss node, and I'm not going to do it now because once again this should be made with several people, and I just wanted to show what strategy can you use in order to beat the first node and the second node, and to help out your alliance get to a higher difficulty. Once again, I have my own alliance now together with the people from YouTube, together from the people with the live streams on Twitch and on YouTube. Very, very appreciated that you guys joined me in this journey of having our own alliance of this community, DuArktik Club, right? And we are smashing it. So we are getting ready for this difficulty 5. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it after you guys watch this video. And that's going to be all for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. And if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And I will catch you guys later.